Okay, first thing first, good morning team. So yeah, we are the newly formed X-Ray. It's very good to be a part of that team, and I'm looking forward to working with you all. So a little bit about me. I'm Game Changer. I've obviously been in T3 and T4 previously. I've kind of got at myself a reputation for looking at bases, looking at strength of defence, helping out where I can with attack, and just generally doing a lot of coaching and development. So I'll obviously be looking at that going forward. Clearly, with guys of your level, there's probably not a great deal that we can share, but as a team, there'll always be something that we can do or somebody else is doing that we're not or we could learn from and share from. So it's really important that we have that as an ethos going forward. So, as a team, X-Ray is kind of classed as a support team. I do get that. Not everybody can play 10 hours a day. Not everybody can coin and spend thousands of pounds on the game. So I guess by what we put in that survey has kind of decided that we are kind of a little bit of a B team, let's call it that. But you know, I know there'll be a lot of pride in X-Ray, and I know that you guys will obviously want to be better than a B team. I certainly will be looking at being better than that for all of us, really. So don't take that to heart. Let's show them what we're about, and let's show them obviously what we can do. And we've also got to bear in mind that we are a CC7, whatever anybody deems us as. A CC7 will have the sixes, the fives, the fours, the threes, looking up to them to see what they're doing, to see what they can become, to see what they do better than somebody of their level will. So we need to obviously bear that in mind. That's certainly the expectation. We've got to be professional, hard hitting, and show what a CC7 team's all about. So in terms of spirit, what I want from you guys, I want participation as much as we can. I appreciate everything that we've said previous to that. Not everybody can give it the 10 hour a day, but do be active, do be part of a team, do support each other, and can I also make sure that we are obviously helping others along. If there's with best practices and things along that sort of line, and make sure we're looking at Discord, guys. You know what I mean? Make sure we're checking what's going on, not just in X-Ray and Fox, but obviously in the announcements from the likes of Halfas and Will and the usual suspects, because there's a lot of changes going on. What I will expect at the moment, guys, we might be thinking, bloody hell, we're in a lower tier area at the moment. We're in part of the map where there's not much targeting. I mean, if you look behind, if you look around, there's not really any sort of big juicy numbers to hit. And we do get that, so don't lose faith. It's temporary until we can get established. We can't attack a CP zone until we've been in the team for 3 days. We are regrouping and getting everybody on board. So don't lose any heart. Make sure that you're obviously using this time to build. I would strongly suggest that if you're not already, look at your PvP. Get your money that way, and certainly be doing like daily raids and things along that sort of line. Now, when the time comes, we will be taking our own CP zone, so we need to be ready for that. We need to be ready to move when the time comes, and we need to be ready to hit that CP fast and hard as many times simultaneously as we can. So have a little think about what you're going to use to attack. It may be you want lighter vehicles that are faster, rather than some of the hard hitters. I've got to be honest, I've not hit a CP yet. I keep missing them with my work schedule and my UK time, so it'll be new for me as well. But apparently speed is key. We've got to hit it 25 times in a period of time, I believe. So we'll need everybody on board to do that. So we do need to kind of allow for that. I know, again, activity could be an issue for X-Ray, but we've got to do it for the team, guys. We've got to do it for SOG. So make sure we are all over that. I would strongly suggest, if you look at my metal here that I haven't put fobs out at the moment. I mean, obviously I don't want to get them nicked off us. I'm not in battle at the second, but I've always got enough metal to drop my 3 fobs and then going on the attack. So always maybe consider that. I know we're still trying to grow, but make sure you've got enough metal for 3 fobs. bearing in mind when you move to a new location, you get a period of time where your fobs are half price. So that's kind of what I'm allowing. I need about 1.8 million in metal in reserve, and the rest obviously I'm using for upgrades. Just a thought as well, guys. If you click onto your team by pressing the top right hand button there, and then you go on, I was just having a little scanner here now. Not saying this is what you should do every time, and I'm not singling anybody out in particular. I scrolled down about 4 or 5 people, and then something here just stuck out. So Capcom here, if you look down, I mean, look at that, 75% defending HQ win rate. Now that's better than I am. I'm 49. 50% on a good day. I mean, I've got quite a high level in terms of PvP. So to be fair, this guy's got a slightly lower level than some of us, which means he might be getting slightly lower matches. But you know what? End of the day, when you look at a figure like that, he's got to be doing something right. So have a little scan amongst yourselves, and if you've got somebody who's got a much higher attack or defence rate than you have a little scan at the base, have a little, what's he doing differently, what's working for them, what could I do better. I think that's the ethos we need in the team. Every day is a school day. The game keeps changing, it keeps evolving. Christ, we all know that massively. SOG keeps changing and evolving, so we've always got to kind of keep up. But have a little look, see what's happening, see what he's doing different, share some sort of ideas, some best practice. It's a really tight, tidy base, fantastic spawning. It's really going to push the opponent quite far out. The closest bit to him, and if you imagine raining your M270s over the top of, he's thinking about that with his mine placement, and that turret obviously fires over the top of the rocks anyway. So you're probably going to have to attack from one of these other directions. And then he's got you with 1,000,001 turrets that are probably going to all hit you simultaneously and give you a really, really bad day. So it's obviously waiting for Capcom. There'll be others out there. It's a different setup to myself. That's the beauty, isn't it? If we all did the same thing, we're all going to obviously be beaten because people all know how we work. So do have a little look at that. So. In summary, the mission, guys, is, be as active as we can, be as professional as we can, grow as much as we can. Do not be in a rush to upgrade your CC, because I don't want anybody going CC8. It's unlimited now what you can upgrade. You can upgrade your oil, you can upgrade your turrets, you can upgrade your troops, you can upgrade everything. Just don't upgrade your CC. And if you're a level 54 like this guy here, make sure your attack is a level 54. I don't want a massively strong base and then people trolling around with little Humvees getting their ass kicked. If you're a CC7, you should be a good, strong attacker as well. As if you're not yet, if you haven't got your M270s and things like that up to speed, make sure you do so, or seek some help, seek some guidance, and obviously as a team we'll grow it. So that's it for me for today. Do expect regularly one of these. I will be going for everybody's bases individually to see what I can see and to see what I can help with. But that's what I do, guys. I'm not singling anybody out. It's nothing personal. I'll be looking at your bases and see what I can learn and then pass back to the team as well. But you know what it is, guys. Loving the SOG. Let's keep it strong. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it busy. Let's get it ready for this move. And you know what, keep the faith until we get there. Cheers, bros. Thanks for now.